We also want to tell you about this morning something that looks like really an oasis of flowers and greenery, and it's right in the middle of one of Portland's most industrial areas.
Yeah, in just a few days, folks can get a bird's eye view of it. Keely Chalmers gives us a tour of the Linnton Mill Restoration Project.
Oh, I think it's spectacular.
It looks more like a park that no one can access.
But this is no park, at least not one for humans. This is the Linnton Mill Restoration Project. You'll find it at the end of 107th Street in the small riverside town. It's a project that started back in 2017 on the side of the old Linnton plywood mill. This drone video shows what it looked like then. All those buildings were removed and the land reshaped to provide the best habitat possible for fish and wildlife. By 2019, you can see how different the landscape looked. And then the flowers were planted.
These are a native lupin and they're a rainbow mix.
Even the area of the river was restored just for the salmon.
As juveniles are migrating down the river out to the ocean, they need those areas to basically rest and get out of the high flow.
The more than $10 million project was done by the habitat development company RestorCap, and it was paid for by companies needing to settle liabilities for the damage they did to the river and the fish and wildlife that call it home, which is why the area will remain fenced off to humans.
One of the strict requirements of these habitat projects is to really try to avoid human contact as much as we can. So it's off limits to people.
But in just a few days, a path overlooking the natural area will open for visitors to give them an up-close look at some much-needed change.
I think we humans have plenty of land that we get to go on, and I think it's okay to set a little aside for nature.
Keely Chalmers, KGW News.
Beautiful spot with all those wildflowers. Okay, Rob.